Hey Leo, welcome back, welcome in. I am retroSOL, and I'm bringing you a general love reading for the end of August. Oh, here we go. Cards are already talking to you. Okay. So far, already, it seems like if you are ready for a relationship right now, you may be psyching yourself out a little bit. You may be dealing with an individual who has shown their hand to you in terms of love, someone who has stated how interested they are in you, but you seem to be kind of afraid of maybe the commitment, or maybe just this person in particular. But it seems like it's all mental. This is something that you could get over. This is something that if you were to be more clear-minded about, then you may be able to see this as a good thing. Paired with the Eight of Cups, this could also indicate maybe some of you are already in relationships, and it seems like maybe the relationship may be one that doesn't really fulfill your heart's desires. Maybe this is a relationship where you might feel a little manipulated. Overall, it seems like it could be something that you're not happy with. So I want to say that if this is for people that are in relationships, currently you're in your head about it. Currently you're not happy at all. You may be trying to find a way out. And if this is somebody that is coming into your life, perhaps you're single, I would definitely recommend getting out of your head when it comes to certain things. I would recommend letting go of any expectations, letting go of maybe some past trauma that you may have gone through that would make this person want to walk away from something that could potentially be really good. Yep. Okay. So what I'm getting is this is for a select few of you that are already in relationships. So this is a relationship that you are not happy in. You may be putting up a front like you are happy in this situation. However, you have been fighting a lot with this person, and it seems like it may be petty fights. It may be things that you can really talk about. You know, again, you two might be so far gone in your own minds, and you've made up your own stories about what's going on, that you want to move away from each other, or you have emotionally already separated. Maybe emotionally you've moved on, but you're still together, and you two still being together and still being in the same space is causing you to have all these little petty arguments, and they're ego driven. They're things that really you shouldn't even be fighting about. You see, the Ace of Cups promises a newfound sense of the relationship, something really, really deeply emotionally connected. So whatever issues you all are having, you know, whatever fights that you may be making up, you know, maybe you're looking for reasons to get into arguments for whatever reason. Maybe you guys are taking out your frustrations on each other, and ultimately it's leading to a really unhealthy environment where you are having these feelings of wanting to walk away. If you can get past that, you will reach a level of deeper emotional satisfaction within the relationship. If you can't get to that level, I can definitely see here with the Five of Cups that you two are going to be crying over spilled milk. Or maybe that's what you're doing now. Maybe you two, or one of you, is yearning for this deeper emotional satisfaction. Maybe that's something that's lacking within your relationship, and it's really bothering you. However, there is a light at the end of this tunnel. You know, the sun can rise again on your relationship. You have to realize that there is more to fight for in regards to this relationship. So, okay. So this could have to do with money. These arguments that you guys have been having could have to do with, you know, working really, really hard towards something and saving your money and, you know, being really patient with income streams that are coming in. Maybe you have hit a rough patch and you've been very careful about where each one of your dimes is going to. And there could be one person in the relationship who's being a little more generous than they should be with your resources, and that could be a source of your arguing. It could be something that you guys really just need to have a thorough understanding about. Possibly there's somebody in the family that really needs help, and one individual may have no issues, you know, helping this person and helping them get back on their feet. However, it could be putting the relationship in a bind for whatever reason. And it seems like this the solution to this problem is having a heart-to-heart conversation, having a conversation where the two of you come together wanting to understand something. Arguing about money, honestly, is never a good thing. Money comes and money goes. And this is a really weird time, considering the fact that, you know, there is a pandemic going on and we're all dealing with certain things. But really being able to get to the root of why this generosity is bothering the other person will help you guys come to a better place. You know, I see that there is a lot of patience that needs to go into this situation, because helping out a family member or whoever really needs this help, I see that they're very, very grateful, and they do have plans on paying you guys back, or, you know, maybe even opening some doors for you whenever they get on their feet. So what you're doing here isn't negative. In the end, it can really end up benefiting you all and create a stronger relationship with the individual that may be relying on you at this time. But you and your person need to get on a deeper emotional understanding with one another so that you can avoid these arguments that you're having. So the King of Swords shows an individual who is very strong within their convictions, and they're not the most tactful person when it comes to speaking their mind. So this could be a situation where you or your person is communicating in rather harsh ways, which is also causing a lot of tension. Or it could be a situation where you all need to have this deep conversation, and you need to level out your emotions and approach it in a more logical and practical manner, considering the fact that this could have to do with finances of some sort. The Empress is very nurturing. She's very understanding. She's extremely loving. So what I'm getting from this is approach the situation with understanding, wanting to understand each other, but cut through the emotions. Don't let your emotions speak for you. There's no way that you're going to be able to reach any sort of resolution being highly emotional. Being passionate is one thing, being emotional is a completely different thing, but also trying to fix your relationship and trying to save your relationship, being extremely emotional and overly passionate could ultimately kill a relationship, right? Like even here, being too passionate, being too emotional, it could cause one or both of you to want to leave this relationship. It could ultimately be your downfall. So I definitely see, for advice, you know, keep your emotions at bay. Approach the situation and know exactly what you want to talk about. If something is bothering you, write a list. Write a list of the things that are really bothering you about your relationship, and sit down with your person and go through each thing on your list so that you don't forget the important parts, and you don't forget to bring something up that maybe later on, after you have this conversation, is brought up again, and then it brings up all these feelings of resentment. And the same goes for your person. You know, you might have to blatantly ask them, tell me exactly what it is that you're feeling so that we can work through this. And, you know, ultimately by the end of the conversation, you should get to a place where you guys have this really deep level of understanding, where you have this really nurturing, really loving understanding, a better understanding of where your relationship is at. I don't see that this is a negative relationship at all. I see that this is a lifelong partnership. You might be missing an element of communication. It could be something that really drove you guys off of the rails, maybe something that one of you wasn't expecting to happen, and that has caused a rift in the relationship. I am so sorry, you guys. My camera just completely cut off right when I was pulling some oracle cards for you. So the card that I pulled for you was vulnerability. So vulnerability really just put a stamp on this entire reading. This entire reading signified having to get to a deeper level with your significant other in order to work past whatever issues and whatever hardships you're going through at this moment. Be vulnerable with your emotions. Be vulnerable with how you're feeling right now. If something is bothering you, you know, talk about it. Be open about it. Don't hold anything back, especially if this is a relationship that you are trying to save. This is a relationship that you want lifelong, for the rest of your life, and it's not something that you want to walk away from. Showing your heart, being vulnerable, opening yourself up to a resolution is ultimately what's going to save your relationship. All right, Leo, so that is what I have for you for love concerning the end of August. If this video resonated with you, please leave a sun emoji down in the comment section below. Please make sure to like this video, share this video with your friends, and please subscribe to the channel, show some love, show some support, and I will see you next time.